Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com. This is a general reading for Leo rising and Leo moon. And it's for the week starting the 15th of May till the 21st of May. So it's a general reading, Leo, for this week of the 15th of May. So let's see what your general energies are for this week. And apologies for having had a little break in readings. I've not been around for the people who are watching my readings. It's just that life's been so extremely busy and you could say noisy in a way. So it was better not to do readings because I need that inner stillness to do them. I do readings, but a series of readings is requires a bit more stillness for me. So let's have a look. I use a combination again, so I've got some oracle cards and goddess cards. The goddess cards I use pretty much every time I use a reading because they are so telling for me. I also have from the top of the deck the Magician in reverse for you. So I'm just going to turn this down a little bit more. Might not fit all, but let's have a look. Magician in reverse here. So let's start, Leo, with your tarot cards first. So we start with the Emperor, we start with the Ace of Cups, and we start with the Eight of Wands in reverse. And your energy overall is Five of Swords. So Leo, it feels to me like you have been in a bit of a battle initially. There's this sense of being a bit tired from it with the Five of Swords there. It's a card that shows a battle has been won and you have made progress, but you are pretty exhausted from it. And sometimes the question is asked, like, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Because, you know, you're nearly at the end of your energy, of your tether almost. Now the cards here would say it is worth it because straight under it, we've got the Ace of Cups. So something new and something beautiful is starting and developing here for you this week. It is opening up a whole new possibilities in relation to love. So it sounds like you have been pretty much in some sort of conflict, and that could be a conflict with yourself, or it could be a conflict with other people, or a situation, or at work, anywhere usually it is with people, but it can also be internal in your own mind because of the Swords. It's very much cerebral, so it's thinking energy, also. So yes, I feel like the battle has been fought, and yes, there is it was worth it. You will find it is, because something new is sprouting, something new. And I always see this card as like an emotional treasure. Something is blossoming, it's beautiful. And you may well have worked very hard for that. And the good thing is you are able to do that because you've got the Emperor here, the ruler. It is somebody who has been disciplined and in this sense, I'm not saying controlling as such, because that is more when the card comes in reverse. But there is definitely, ruling sometimes means difficult decisions as well. And but very sort of meticulously worked away on something. And you're coming into the week with a sense of, I'm starting to rule this again. It starts to feel good, and it is in relation to something emotional that's really important to you. You've fought hard for, and it is coming to it's not coming to fruition as such. It's coming to the fore. It's starting. It's feeling like this is opening, and the energy I'm getting is with the Eight of Wands here. Which is very fiery, fast-moving energy. Wands referring to everything that is got a lot of energy. It's fiery, and it's often it's referred to either news coming in or the blockage is being taken away so that you can hear the news or receive the news. In reverse, it is very much like that. So it's something that you maybe have been waiting to hear or waiting to get knowledge about in some way, and it's been taken away, the blockage has been taken away. So it is all about firing and forward movement now with this new feeling. And I'm just feeling the energy here, and we've got the Magician in reverse as another sort of the whole spread overview. And the Magician is very much about being very skillful, being very, well, I was going to say manipulative, but in a positive way, like manipulating the, you know, all the elements, making something out of nothing, or creating, you know, and it can be very skillful, and it can also be, you know, there are sometimes tricks involved and stuff like that. So it is a very skillful thing, but at the same time you have to watch out that you're not going to be deceived, because in reverse it shows me that you either feel that you don't have the capacity to do it, that you feel powerless and de-skilled, or you feel like you've been deceived a little bit in some way or another. I don't feel it's a very strong card in this reading. I don't feel it's very powerful here. I think it may relate to the past, and something that you've had in the past. You've tried to juggle things, you've fought your battle, and you've won it. And the energy now is just showing forward movement, and you are totally in charge again. You're moving towards the situation where you start to feel that you can move forward with this, and also feel recharged with, I would say, love energy, you know, because the cups very much relate to relationships, love, internal love to your higher being, communication between you and your higher being, if you want to call it that. And there is this new fruition coming. It's starting to flow over, you know. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. The blockage is being taken away for you. So then we are looking at Angel Answers cards. And it's saying, ask your angels. And it's interesting, these angel answer cards. I get a certain amount of cards that keep coming back, and this is one of them. And it is, of course, very important. Ask your angels. It will help you. It will, you know, all the angelic energies around you. If you don't really care for angels as such, then, you know, it's only a word. You can just call it cosmic energy. And we are all in communication with that all the time. So if you send out a message and you ask for, and I would maybe say, maybe you're asking for a blockage to be taken away, you know, of some sort, so that things open up for you. And the help is there. This is what the card is saying. And then we have a look at the Goddess Guidance card. And again, this comes back. We've got a whole thick pack of cards, but there's a sort of limited number of cards that seem to come out at the moment. So this one is very much about boundaries. It says, love yourself enough to say no to others and to others' demands on your time and energy. So love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So bit of self-care here, the message, you know, a bit of self-care, to look after yourself, to know when enough is enough and you've given a lot, and sometimes you're being asked to do things and you don't feel they are right for you, because there is a process going on here that to me it feels like quite a powerful internal, maybe even spiritual process here, where you are basically winning the battles, and you need to listen to your inner self, your inner guidance of what your boundaries are, you know, and ask the angels for help with this as well. So it feels very, it feels to me very powerful but deep. You know, it's like a deep thing here with the Ace of Cups and the battle being won. It is a beautiful process here, and I feel like you will make progress with finding something in your heart or in your being that is beautiful and full of potential and love. And yeah, I do feel that, Leo. So I wish you a beautiful week. If you would like to have a personal reading, do contact me via tarotforlifecoaching.com. Link is below. And thank you so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, all those things. And I hope to see you soon again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.